Right, YouTube, Shadow King Nazu, and I'm here to do a response video to Scorpion's video of did Toriyama rip off Superman? I believe that's what it was called. Uh, Yesterday, while I was doing some Google searches, I came across uh, a video that Scorpion thought that Toriyama ripped off the Superman thing, and I was watching it, and it came off as rather ignorant, shall we say. Uh, Basically, he was believing that um, Dragon that Toriyama in recent years has ripped off Superman out of some petty spite towards Goku losing the death battle towards Superman. Now, as I probably said in other places, I felt that the death battle was poorly done because they made an amalgamation of multiple Supermans, and which with varying powers and weaknesses. And there's only one version of Goku, which is Toriyama's Goku. So it was a bit of a mismatch. Um, but let's not get into that. The problem is that he thinks that in response to this, Toriyama made Battle of Gods and the rest of Dragon Ball Super and so forth just to make Goku even more powerful, and it's pretty much considers it like a dick measuring contest. And he also made some other, well, honestly stupid remarks, saying that Toriyama was out of ideas. He didn't like how Dragon Ball Minus changed the story of Bardock, and then there was also other videos where he tried to say called Goku Gary Stew. So this video is basically just here to tackle those sort of things. Now, to start off, Toriyama did not create Battle of Gods in response to the Death Battle match. I don't even think he's aware about that, as far as I know. But you see, Battle of Gods was originally a movie that Toei was going to do with the whole God destruction and the Goku getting the Super Saiyan God, which is going to be completely different from what it was when they were in the actual finalized version of the movie. And to kind of prove that, I have the interview right here, and we're going to get a quote. To be honest, I was busy I was with my own job, so I didn't intend to get involved with the animation. The rough script I read in order to check it over and had an interesting sounding theme of a god of destruction, but the contents were a little dark. So while I was in the midst of giving advice how to improve it, I got carried away and ended up writing almost everything. For the character designs as well, I had an image of them for a certain extent while I was thinking of the contents of the movie. So I decided that it would be faster to just draw them myself rather than asking for this or that. So basically, like I said, Toei was already working on this movie, and they basically gave Toriyama for advice and consents. And Toriyama did like some parts of the concept, but he felt the other things were too dark, so he changed it. For example, Beerus was supposed to be this lizard creature god that was apparently going to be the reason why the Saiyans turned evil, or something like that. But Toriyama didn't like that, so we basically got the Beerus that we know, who was basically just a lean cat, who's very laid back for the most part, but is fickle in his emotions, can get quick to anger, quick to please, and doesn't really get involved unless he needs to. So yeah. And as for saying that Goku got this Super Saiyan God powers just to make him like the most powerful fictional character, Scorpion, you may not be aware about this because apparently you don't like Dragon Ball Super, but Goku's not the strongest character in fiction. Hell, he's not even the strongest character in his own series. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he's in the top five right now. Um, because without Ultra Instinct, Beerus is stronger than him. Jiren without is stronger than Goku when he's not using Ultra Instinct. Uh, Whis and his fellow siblings of angels are definitely stronger than him. The Grand Priest is definitely stronger because they said the Grand Priest was in the top five strongest beings in existence in the Dragon Ball universe. And Zeno, while not being a fighter, does have more power than Goku has with the ability to erase all of existence. So yeah, if your whole stick about Goku um, being made to be the most powerful fictional character just to spite the death battles between Goku and Superman, no, that's not the case. And as for like calling him a Gary Stu, a Gary Stu would imply that Goku has no flaws, and he still has his flaws. He's naive. He's he can be a bit selfish at times. He doesn't think things through. He lacks some sort of social graces. Uh, he does make some tactical errors in here and now and again. Still, many other things. And if I recall correctly, I think you said that mostly because you were doing it in response to Dragon Ball Fighters having multiple versions of Goku. Look, if you have a problem with that, that's one thing. That's one thing. I can't agree to that certain extent that they put too many variations of Goku in Dragon Ball Fighters along with Vegeta. But to go so far as calling him Gary Stu, that's just dumb. And you get even further implications of of what I'm talking about. See, which in the further interview, he's basically saying how Toriyama didn't was getting tired of make uh, getting tired of the idea of making Goku more macho and flashy with the transformations like with the previous Super Saiyan forms. So he kind of toned it down a bit, made Goku lean, and made the changes to his appearance more subtle. And furthermore, we got the original scaling of the between Goku, Beerus, and Whis, with Beerus' strength being a 10, Goku at Super Saiyan God being about a 6, and Whis being about a 15. Now, those numbers probably don't apply with the whole Dragon Ball Super thing, um, but that still beats him to the point that Goku was not the strongest, and wasn't meant to be the strongest in the Dragon Ball universe, and let alone in fiction, like stupid Scorpion said. And he even came up with the whole conclusion that Goku should lose because it felt like that if he lost, that would leave room for future stories. So, bottom line, Scorpion just comes off as very, very ignorant, and just it would really do him a lot of good to just do some actual research. And as for like, oh yeah, we were talking about Dragon Ball Minus. He said that he didn't like what they did to Bardock. I don't think he went into full detail. He just preferred like what they did with the Bardock special. Well, first off, the Bardock special was never canon. The only thing they took was the actual character Bardock and the fact that he rebelled against Frieza. Now, what? And basically, Toriyama later did what he did the events of Bardock's story in Dragon Ball Minus. which basically was him destroying inhabitants like the Saints do to make it ready for sailing, which is what they did in Frieza's empire, and him suspecting that Frieza might be conspiring against him when he gets a call back for all the Saiyans to return to planet Vegeta, because it seems suspect of why he would have them gather all there, make the whole personal call, and it wouldn't be to like get some new technology, because he would just have uh, some minion do it for him instead of coming himself. And saying that it's similar to like the Superman story of Superman being sent from a dying planet to Earth. And yes, both Goku and Superman were sent to Earth, but for different reasons. For Superman, it was to not only survive, but also to be an inspiration towards the people of Earth and give them something to strive towards, to be the best that they could possibly be, and so on and so forth. With Goku, it was basically just to survive the potential of Planet Vegeta being destroyed. Or they, both Bardock and Gine even argue that that Bardock might be wrong, and that that Frieza wasn't planning to wipe out the Saiyans. And he even said that if he was wrong, he was going to come back for them. So it's not exactly all the same as Superman. And even if we argue that it was, people were already making that comparison long before Dragon Ball Minus was a thing. So it's really ridiculous that you're making these claims now. All in all, I just really hate it when Dragon Ball fans make these certain claims and fail to do the simplest of research. I mean, that you could do on the internet. I mean, I'm even going to give a link to the interview that Akira Toriyama had during the after Battle of Gods came out. But all in all I'm asking is that other Dragon Ball fans, when you try to do stuff on Dragon Ball, know what you're talking about. Do your research, and don't be like idiots like Scorpion who just make ridiculous assumptions and end up looking like a jackass. Those were all my thoughts. I'll catch you guys later.